As creators, we know that life gets busy. One missed call turns into a mountain of unread messages. So we call 25 creators to hear their biggest wins and boldest goals for 2025. And maybe, just maybe, we can make the internet feel a little smaller.
Hey, how are you? It's been a minute.
2024 definitely brought a lot of positive change for me, and negative change is... No. Hold on. Let me start over.
I'm alive. I'm well. Still playing basketball. A little out of shape these days, but life is good.
So my biggest wins was definitely taking a chance with the red jacket before the lovers. I almost didn't do it, but my wife was like, I think you should. And we have this phrase where we say, till death do us art. Until we die, we're going to create art together.
I feel like 2024 was like the year of me just thinking of an idea, doing it, and learning, did I like this experience or did I not like this experience, and why? These are things that are important or were important to like the 10-year-old version of myself, so I guess we make our own meaning in the world.
So yeah, I got my doctor of pharmacy back then, and I was shooting as just a hobby because I didn't even really know that you can even have a real job as a photographer. I had the opportunity to kind of take some time to fully commit to photography, and it just kind of snowballed into what it is today, really.
I just wish that I was a little more prepared for those lulls and how long it might take to come out of them. Thankfully, we just got through it, by the skin of our teeth. Budgeting is something I need to bring into 2025.
Got to take our first trip out of the country after really working my ass off for 3 years straight. And me and the girlfriend were like, all right, let's just round it up, get out of here and go just enjoy ourselves for a little bit.
The thing about talking things out, you start processing, understanding, and suddenly realizations hit.
I've met people and creators who feel like they have to tell a story to the point where they fabricate a story, and I'm just like, if you have to tell a fake story, I think you just don't live an interesting enough life.
I had always thought that being a multitasker was super cool. Man, if I'm that guy who's working for this creator, then I'm building my own thing, everything's gonna work out. But it's really, really hard. It was the biggest learning for me because I had to literally drop everything I was doing for me to really think about myself and figure out what can I actually create? What is my skill set?
I knew I always loved bringing people together for projects, trying to give my friends opportunities and create spontaneously. And I think in the beginning I was realizing whoa, this is what a director and a producer does. Maybe this is exactly what I want to do.
I got worried that I was a money person and I wanted all this money, but I realized that was only rooted in insecurity and not having enough to even think about that. So my biggest learning is that I'm happy that even though now I have enough money to survive, that I still want to do the thing. I still enjoy it from a passion standpoint.
I was thinking the other day, someone was asking me okay, wait, what you're doing now? What's the goal? I think I just want to do literally what I'm doing. It's bigger and better. It's so underrated to have your goal be to continue doing what you're doing now.
Everything is precisely exactly how it's supposed to be. Your life, your experiences, everything is meant to be exactly where it's meant to be. And to lean into that sort of presence and stillness within yourself is an ongoing life practice.
Talking things out brings clarity, helping you see objectively and move forward with confidence.
There's so many creators. This is such a rich community of people. With that, I think comes imposter syndrome sometimes, and I still experience it today, but I think I'm getting better at navigating it.
It's a little cliche, but I would say I learned that I'm about it. I can do this. This is my life now. Once you kind of pass that hurdle, it's just full steam ahead. That just makes me even more motivated. It makes me more excited. It takes a weight off your shoulders. It makes it easier to explain to your parents what the hell you're doing. The biggest learn about myself is just I got the juice.
People are following me for my voice and for my thoughts and for my opinions. And when you have a platform this large, I think it's important for creators to leverage their voice to affect change if they can do so.
Even if it feels really far away, these are all still real people. We have down days and we're all still normal. Like, life did not feel like I entered a YouTube video, even though so much of my life is making YouTube videos. I think that's kind of a beautiful thing.
There's been like, how many books written about Lincoln? Like, you can always go deeper on something. And I think people, like viewers or readers or whatever, appreciate depth, you know, and it doesn't matter if it's a topic that's already covered, if you go the extra mile.
In 2024, I was very led by what was happening around me. It felt like I was throwing darts at a wall at some points, like I was letting outside influence me a little more than me having a certain direction. I thought about it a lot over break. I feel like I fleshed out a pretty good plan for the skills that I want to learn and like the direction I want to move in terms of my content and making that work more around my schedule than letting me being flexible to the outside influences.
I had a meeting with my manager, actually, because I was kind of freaking out. I was like, I don't know what to make anymore. My views were a little bit low, but she was like, okay, we're going to use this as a point where you can just experiment with whatever you want. And maybe not as many people will see it, but it's you doing something that you want to do. And I think I really took that, and I've been enjoying the process of like filming and like editing a lot more.
I think the big overarching goal is to like really be happy with my creative state. I've been like watching a lot of films, I started like sketching, I've been journaling a lot. Doing other mediums besides video editing has helped a lot.
Life moves fast, but pausing to reflect on what we've learned helps shape a better future.
I've learned a lot about how to kind of carry myself in the world, especially throughout high school and college. I was afraid to take up space, especially with my own work. I kind of just like holed myself in my dorm or my like childhood bedroom and did my own thing. But throughout like the past year, of course, like moving to a brand new city, plunged into the deep end in that sense. I just kind of had to like learn how to put myself out there. I just had to lose the fear of not being liked.
The storytelling and filmmaking has been very vital within the way I perceive myself and the way I see the world. And there are a lot of stories I want to like continue to bring out. When the world ends, also being that guy who's always there with the camera. Oh, he's a camera guy.
You know, the world is falling apart. With climate change and political state and stuff. But I'm optimistic, and I think art really brings out the human side in people.
People say like, hope is just being optimistic and all these different things, and that's not true. Is that it is a powerful driver to change, right? Every foundationally massive change we ever created in the world has been on the foundations of art.
Last year was riding the wave, and like it was a very big wave, like big enough for me to kind of ride it to like this tail end of the year. And then now I kind of want to start making my own waves, if that makes sense.
This was fun. All right, bye.
Take care. We'll talk soon.
Later, probably catch you in Discord later, I guess. Every day. Yeah.
Calling the people who matter reminds us we're not in this alone. Conversations spark ideas, bring clarity, and strengthen connections. We're grateful we took the time to call 25 friends. And maybe this is your sign to do the same. Who have you been meaning to call?
Is this why they invited you over? I guess. They invited me to see how it is before they release it. Isn't it good? Yeah, it's good. Why'd you say it like that? Like what? Like, yeah. Well, I feel like they set the bar a little too high with this first one. You know what they say, that after the first one, the sequels always suck. Come on, man, don't say that. What? Am I wrong? Name a good sequel. The Godfather 2, Terminator 2, Dark Knight. Besides, though,